Hello everybody, welcome back to Alternate Presidential Histories, episode 23, second place timeline. And today we have President Charles Adams with his running mate, Vice President Benjamin Brown, facing off against the Republican nominee, Speaker of the House, James G. Blaine, with his running mate, Ohio Governor Rutherford B. Hayes. So, as you can see, I have the states that were decided by 15% or less, and we're going to decide how we're going to rearrange them and see who will become president after this election. So some safe Republican states, California and Oregon, obviously those will go safe red. Illinois, not Indiana. Actually, Indiana will go safe red this time, as well as Ohio will go safe red as well. Let's see here. I think that's it. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. Some safe blue states. I think that's it. No safe blue states. Some likely red states, Colorado and Nevada will go likely red. Wisconsin and Michigan will go likely red as well. Maine will go likely red. It'll be close. It'll be like a 9-point victory for James G. Blaine. Some likely blue states, not South Carolina. North Carolina, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, and Connecticut will all go likely blue, as well as Massachusetts. Those will all go likely blue. Some lean red states, Florida, remember the recession, not doing good for farmers and all that. New Hampshire, New York, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, which gives him the election, will all go lean red. Some lean, there's one lean blue state, and that is the state of West Virginia. West Virginia will go lean blue. A lot of the Republican voters will want to vote for Blaine instead. They'll usually vote blue, but they'll vote red this year. However, I do think that Louisiana will go tilt red, but South Carolina will go tilt blue. So there you go. There is the election map right here. There is no shenanigans regarding, hey, there's voter fraud. None of that shenanigans this time around. None of that. Since a lot of people want Adams out of office. So he's just like his grandfather, John Adams, the first president in this timeline. He only gets to serve one term. So let's take a look at what happens during James G. Blaine's first term. Alright, let's take a look at James G. Blaine's first term. It's not a very eventful term, which is usually what happens during this time period with a lot of things, but let's take a look. In 1877, the Long Depression ends. James G. Blaine will slash spending in a lot of places and implement it in places it needs to be, like funding for jobs and all that, which ends the Long Depression sometime in November of 1877. 1878, the Bland-Allison Act passes, the Posse Comitatus Act will pass, and there will be a yellow fever epidemic that will last from the end of 1878 to the middle of 1879. In 1879, the Species Resumption Act will be passed, and President Blaine will sign a bill that will allow female attorneys to argue their case before the Supreme Court. Of course, this was influenced by Rutherford B. Hayes, or Vice President Hayes, which is the reason why Blaine would pass it, because of Hayes' influence in this timeline. In 1880, there is nothing noteworthy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Who do you think's going to run for president next? Because I think I already know. But this is the Cataclysm saying, peace.